This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Packers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. You talk about this Washington defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really
wow. What are you talking about? Ain't no way. This man got hit in the chin.
Give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This defense for the Commanders, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance.
Come on, man.
They got the football back 4 times in the win. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Love now. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
There we go.
Lucas Van Ness getting 3 there to break.
What the hell? Did the servers just go up? What the hell? Ain't no way.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Go play action with Love. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is first touchdown of the new year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Packers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's caught! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Oh, my Lord.
Turn and hand this one off. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Second and 7. but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. This one caught at the 4. He is in. Touchdown, Commanders. On now, Cade York for the point after. His kick is good. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. This brought in out past the 20. 1st down and more past midfield. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Daniels now on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Again, working deep
Come on,
downfield.
bro.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd.
Yeah, we need to talk about this midget behind.
At least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So, nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Love.
I knew it. I knew I should have stuck with it.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
I knew I should have stuck with it, bro.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Scramble rules. Every team has them, and the teams that execute them the best, that's where the big plays come. It's exactly the case here. Great job by the running back sensing his quarterback move from the pocket, stay in phase, be friendly, throw for the quarterback, and once he gets the ball in his hands, he can do the rest.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. That one on target, and Colts got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Bro, he was just there with him.
Pass complete to Tompkins. He's taken down just shy of the 10. So this man slowed up. Okay. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
That's what I want, though.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
There we go.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He did win it again. He did. Smart man. Smart man.
Touchdown, Packers. Moody now for the extra point. Okay. The kick is good. And the Packers are on top. It's
trying to do this run play action. Okay.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. First and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. First time he's caught a ball here tonight. And it is good for a first down. Play action. Here's Daniels. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
A run now on second down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's going to air this one out. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chuck play.
Motion man, set right. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. From the shotgun on third down. Daniels. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive will start.
They just waited.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. To throw is Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On play action, Love. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect.
There we go.
And they're going to get to him. And
come on.
Down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he coughs up the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Love to throw. This one caught.
I know you lying, bro.
Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup, and it brings us to 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Moody's kick is good.
There's no way. This man got hit.
On 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniel. Now he'll air one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I don't want him on the inside. I don't know why they keep
breaking
doing
news
that,
here.
bro.
Like, they got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. Hit as he throws, just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there.
Like, I know for a fact it's not
on the return.
Maybe I need to look at the formation.
On 1st down, it's Love. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Going for it all. He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A huge play just before the half. A gain of 66 yards. So they move
where the hell is
inside 2018. Now Love. He'll try to hit him with a screen.
What are you talking?
And the Packers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're not going to...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Moody's extra point is good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. A minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
Bro, what are you talking?
And the defense has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Love to throw on first and 10.
Pick it.
That one knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A throw on the move is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Here's a run with their
He just tumbled forward. Okay.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Packers.
Right over my 95 swing
good field
tackle.
position
Perfect
and move it
sense.
downfield for the score.
When you take
tumble
the
right
field
over
as an
there.
offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Sorry. What's that?
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Now a shot here, deep middle. Oh, he does.
You lying, bro? What the?
The Packers have it. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Daniels to throw on second down. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On first down, Daniels.
Dang, bro. That's on me. I got to stop playing black and step into it.
Outside the turnover, this was probably the worst case
Oh,
scenario.
my goodness.
Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. On a man left side, it's caught. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here with
Bro, what the?
in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able
Like
to
it was
move
already
around
behind,
here in the
bro.
red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That is
Get off of him.
3 to the goal line and in. Touchdown.
Just getting a lot of stuff to bro. 2 back-to-back strip fumbles. Like, come on.
Keeper, his first NFL touchdown.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk
Defense
about a
can't make a play.
thrown ball
Oh,
on the money
this man get
downfield.
back-to-back strip
It
fumbles.
doesn't get a
Like,
lot
what?
better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go.
It's 11
It'll go
points,
through
2
the end
quarter
zone. It's a
and a
touchdown.
half. Oh man. I ain't touching none of that.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. We'll go play action with Love.
There we go. Come on. Where's his strip fumble at though?
He's gonna be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
From the gun, it's Love.
There we go. There we go.
He swallowed up to force 4th down.
Come on.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a give on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. He'll get this out wide. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
We'll try the right side this time. And nothing
Hey,
on
it's a
that
storm
one.
out
Line of
on
scrimmage,
bro.
and that is it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Dang.
That one to the sideline is over. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounded.
Pressure getting to me. Definitely is.
task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the shotgun on 3rd down. And he's going to go down.
Oh, what are you talking? This O-line is buns.
If they win this game,
I dropped back for 2 seconds.
Reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Like, bro, what?
The Commanders set to kick this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. We're trying to get something inside the 10.
Oh! He conveniently is there to pick it up. Okay.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
That's that bull job I'm talking about, bro. That's the bull. Off his back foot fading away.
Final play of this 3rd quarter.
Like, what are you talking about?
3 quarters have been used after this. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one
Like, he's getting so much bull job, bro. Like, come on.
First down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On 2nd down, Love.
Thank you. Thank you.
That one's intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
Stop bull jobbing me, bro. Come on.
Bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for 2. They send the tight end in motion. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On play action, Love.
Why are you just standing there?
This pass complete to Tompkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
Love to throw it on first down. To the sideline. What a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Throwing is Love.
Come on!
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Make a play. That's what I'm talking about.
File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And you just looking clueless.
For about 3. It's second down. Throwing now, Daniel.
He broke out of his route late as
But that's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Thrown left side, the catch is made.
There we go.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Commander's first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. third. This is Evan Hull. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. To throw is Daniels.
Jesus.
Hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point.
Get that foot down.
Incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. To the air again is Daniels.
What the?
First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll stick to the ground. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before third down. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and through, and the Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. McLaughlin now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took them away.
Field once again.
This game is bad, bro. This game is bad. I got 2 deep blues just...
They've got it at the 3.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now, 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Come on, dog. Come up. Oh, you cannot make this up, bro. Like, this game is just so retarded, dog.
And that is no good. He missed it. That could have significant consequences. They're unable to stretch the lead.
Like, it's so freaking stupid.
They're up only 2. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump.
Yeah.
They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.